Well, hello. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? I hope everything is great. I'm doing good. I'm getting my water together here. You know we be thirsty. So hi guys. It's Angel Light over Darkness. 33. Trying to show my flowers. I don't know if they're gonna show. No. Okay. Yes. So, I hope you had a great day. Today was a wonderful day. How are you doing out there? How's your family doing? How's your friends doing? I hope everybody's okay. I want you to stay calm, stay peaceful, and know that God's got it. No matter what, God's got it, one way or the other. Okay? I want you to sit back and enjoy our live tonight. You know, I enjoy bringing these lives to you. I enjoy getting all fixed up and coming to talk to you. Tonight we're talking about Angel 1126. We're talking about business. Tonight is all about business. Okay, we're going to talk about your business, my business, being a conglomerate, all of that and more. As we wait on the angels to come and enter the room, I want you to enter the room too. I want you to feel free to come in and participate in the conversation because I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you feel. And I want to know what you have to say. You know, we each have different business ideas and different things we want to do. And sometimes life leads us so that we can't do what we've always done and we have to do something different. If you need to do something different, tonight is your night. If you need an idea about how to change your life for the better, tonight is your night. If you need ideas on how to get started in a successful, lucrative business that you come up with, tonight is your night. Okay? So sit back, get your notes together for questions that you may have. Okay? And don't be afraid. It's okay. We're going to talk about that. And then, of course, we're going to have our angel numbers. And, of course, we're going to have an question and answer sessions. And we might even do some affirmations. Because our affirmations help us, right? They help us to affirm things that we want to happen in our lives. And we're going to get through this and get through even more. Hey, Jesse Lloyd, you're first. Number one. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. I hope all has been well. Yeah, tonight we're talking about being a conglomerate. Being a conglomerate. And it's an awesome thing. Look what I picked up today. Aren't they gorgeous? So that's what we picked up today. And what do you know about being a conglomerate? What do you know about that? Do you know how to diversify and take one business and become many businesses? Oh, thank you. Do you know how to do that? Building your brand, that's part of it. Yeah. Yeah. There are many different facets about um, building your brand, about diversifying and having many businesses come out of one business. See, sometimes people start their businesses, but they don't understand that that one business can become 5 different businesses or more. And we can do that, right? We can do that. And tonight, this is what I'm going to teach about: how to get your business to multiply. Okay? That's what we're talking about tonight. So sit back and get ready to enjoy the live, participate. If you have something that you need to input on, feel free. Okay? Feel free to open up and talk to us about things of business. Things of business. So we're ready now. We have our thumbnail up. We have our screen together. Everything is okay. Everything is copacetic. Now, first of all, let's get into what a conglomerate means. Being a conglomerate means. Okay? I'm going to read the definition for it, first of all. Let's start there. And then I'll continue to talk about it, and then we'll discuss different ways of becoming one, okay? A conglomerate is a number of different things or parts that are put or grouped together to form a whole but remain distinct entities, meaning you're going to have different IDs for them, tax IDs for them. You're not going to have them all under one tax ID, okay? You're going to have different tax IDs for them. And that's how you become a conglomerate, having different entities. It's diversifying your business, okay? Now, an example would be an electronics giant who also makes military hardware, apartments, ships, and an amusement park. That's 5 businesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That's 4 businesses out of that one business. It started off as an electronics company, and then they geared off into making hardware. Then they geared off into owning apartments. Then they geared off into making ships. Then they geared off into making an amusement park. See, that's the way it goes. Those are not exactly what you may do. You may do something different. You may start out being an accounting company, and as an accounting company, you may divert over to being an actuarial company, and then you may go from there to being in real estate. Then you may go into stores selling clothes. It depends. Usually, when you diversify like that, you'll be in the same vein, sort of close to it, so that you can connect them all. They'll say, "Oh, this is Jesse Lloyd's store, and this is his apartment building, and then this is his actuarial company." You see, you diversify. And That's what we're going to talk about, how to do that, and then how they all come under one name. Even though you may have different tax IDs for them, you may do different taxes for each of them, but they're all going to be under your name some kind of way. One may be named, like your name is Jesse Lloyd. One may be named that. One may be named Jesse. One may be named Lloyd. One may be named JL. And one may be named JEL, you see. But all of it's you. And then that way, you have different strands of money coming from different parts, different ways. And that's what you want. You want money always constantly flowing because money is energy, right? And because money is energy, money has to flow in order for it to grow. Okay? Your money has to flow in order for it to grow. And you might have it in different areas. You might have it in Florida. You might have it in Nevada. You might have it in Illinois. You might have it in Texas. You might have it in Louisiana. You see. So this is what we're talking about tonight, because last video we were talking about value, knowing your worth, and growing, right? Right, guys? So this video, we're talking about being a conglomerate, how to grow, how to grow. Let's see. We talked about being royalty. That's what we talked about the last time. Royalty. As royalty, you have to act like you're royalty. Okay? Hey, Brian Lynn, good to see you. Because we talked about being royalty last time, now we're going to talk about how to become royalty, how to become kings. Okay? Even though we don't own this land, we can still be kings and queens within our own businesses. We can be the top of our companies. So first, I would think of what it is that really excites me and I enjoy doing. What is it that you enjoy doing that you would do for free? Something you would do for free. And then once you get to that point, let's just say, like Jesse, he writes. Okay. Let's just say if he was going to be a writer and he wrote books, then he also created I'm glad it was good. I picked up some flowers. That's what I did today. Picked up some flowers. So it was a good day. Thank you for asking. So the writing can take him into different areas. Not only can he write his own books, but he can form a company to help other writers get their books out. That's two. Then he also can start to write jingles, which will get him in the companies that write jingles for commercials and things like that. That's three. Then he could start to build on his writing by writing for screenwriters, writing for them, being a ghostwriter, okay? Writing movies, right, this is what we're talking about. Everybody smash the light. Then, okay, so now he's screenwriting. That's four. Then lastly, what he can do is that he can teach writing. That's five. One skill, five avenues. One skill, five avenues. And that's a conglomerate. That's how you diversify. That's how you build from your skill, from your creative ability. Because you came down here to be a creator. We discussed that. You came down here to be a creator. So you create And then you let that creation create. Let it grow. Okay? One thing begets another thing, and another thing begets another thing. And that's what we're supposed to do. Okay? So there is an angel number for that. And I'm going to read it right now. If you understand what I'm saying, put a yes in the chat. As I get some water out of my angel bottle. All right. Okay, let's get going. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Okay, Jesse's ready. Brian, are you ready? You ready to get started on the angel number that goes along with this? Yes. All righty. All right. Angel number 1126 is made up of the attributes of number 1, which appears twice. And we know that 11s are doors opened, right? Amplifying its vibrations and the energies of number 2 and 6. Number 1 promotes creation. Creation, that's what we talked about. And new beginnings, self-leadership and assertiveness, inspiration, achievement. Thank you, Brian. Achievement and success, positivity and optimism. Number 1 also tells us that we create our own realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Number 1 appearing twice together relates to the master teacher number 11, master teacher. It is a karmic number and resonates with the principles of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. See? Illumination, high energy, creative idealism, inspiration, and intuition. Okay? Self-expression and sensitivity, and mysticism, which is spirituality. Master number 11 tells us to connect with our higher selves. Go within so that you can go without. Okay? So it can come out. It's to know and live your soul mission. Thank you. Okay? And life purpose. Number 2 in 1126 adds its influence. It's like baking a cake. You have to put the ingredients in there. So we got the 11s. We know that spiritual awakening and enlightenment, master number, master teacher. So the 2 adds to its influences of duality, service and duty. Okay? Balance and harmony. When you see 2, it's about balancing. Okay? 2 is about balancing. Okay? Harmony, adaptability. Okay? Diplomacy and cooperation, selflessness. You're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for others. Okay? When you become a conglomerate, you'll be hiring people, which is helping them to put money in their pockets, feed their families, take care of their responsibilities. So you're being selflessness. Yes, you're gaining the largest share of the lion's lair. However, you're still giving to others. Okay, opening doors for them. All right. Now, it's about faith and trust and your divine life purpose again and soul mission. The 6 in angel number 1126 resonates with your material positions, okay, status, and the monetary aspects of life. Life has monetary aspects. We need finance down here in this world. You cannot get along down here without having finance, okay? Money, money, money. We need that in order to do what we have to do in life, enjoy life on a higher level, because there's levels to this thing, okay? Status, your status in life. That determines where you live, what you drive, and what you do. Oh, you're from Pam. Thank you. She's live right now. Is she live right now? And let's see. Service and domesticity. Home and family. Love and nurturing. Okay? Responsibility and reliability. Honesty and integrity. It's important to have integrity, people, because you're going to have to keep your books straight. You're going to have to pay these people on time that work for you. You're going to have to be able to provide for the people that work for you. That's when you become not only a creator, but also a provider. Okay? And that is, you'll be doing the job just like your Father God does. All right? He is the creator and he provides for us. That's why we pray and ask him, God, I need, because we know he provides. All right, let's get into it now. Angel 1126 is a message from your angels that you are currently, remember that, manifesting your financial flow and material supply. You're currently manifesting your money and your material supply. Okay, you're getting what you need for this being a conglomerate. Okay, therefore, keep a positive attitude and an optimistic viewpoint. Whatever you get started on doing, Brian and Jesse, make sure you feel within yourself that it's going to work. It's going to work. I don't care who says it's not. I want you to know that it is going to work because God put it within you to do. Okay? It will work. All right? To increase this flow of abundance, use angel affirmations. So tonight, we'll be doing angel affirmations. Let's write that down. All right? And visualizations. I don't think we've done the visualizations yet. I think I did them when we first started. Angel number 1126 indicates that your material and earthly needs will be met in divine right time. So while you're waiting on these material and earthly needs to come together, it's your time to start outlining your business. It's your time to perfect your skills. Okay? You're getting ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So when this money comes, all you got to do is get started. Okay? You don't want to have to wait to get everything together, to get your business plan and everything together, because when the money comes, you don't want other things to get in the way and take that money and you don't get started in what you need to get started in. You have to stick with your plan, make it plain, make it work. Okay? Now, it says you have to have faith and trust that the universe will always provide for you and your loved ones. Okay? We are supposed to leave a legacy for our children and our children's children. Okay? That's what we're supposed to do. What they do with it is their business. Okay? But we're supposed to leave something for them. All right. Do not put your energies towards fears of lack. Why are you going to sit there and worry about what you don't have? Think about what you're getting. Think about what's coming. Think about what you're going to do with what's coming. Keep your mind on the main thing. The main thing is being a conglomerate. Get that in your spirit. Conglomerate. I am a conglomerate. Okay? I am multifaceted. I can do different things. I can plant flowers, and I can plant plants, and I can plant vegetables. I can plant trees. What are you planting? What are you planting in this life? Do not put your energies towards fears of lack and loss, as these will draw the experiences of lack and loss. When you have your mind on lack and loss, you will lose and you will lack. Okay? Keep your mind on growth, on receiving, on what you're going to have. Keep your mind focused on the future of what you're going to do. Okay? Rather, expect that your needs will be taken care of and that all you need will be provided. That is what you will manifest when you do that. You keep your mind on where you're going. Okay? Angel number 1126 asks you to have a diplomatic and cooperative attitude and outlook in order to set a positive example for others to learn from. It tells you that as you serve your life purpose, you will reap the spiritual and emotional rewards of love, trust, and companionship. Okay? When you serve your life purpose, it comes together. That's when you get your marriage. That's when you get your children. That's when you will have something for your children, a legacy that can go forth so that even when you're gone, your name still goes on through them. All right? As well as manifest material and financial rewards. Trust that you yourself and your loved ones are well loved. You are well loved. God loves you. I love you. You're loved. And you're supported by the universal energies. Okay? And all will be taken care of in your life as you focus upon your passions and life missions. Okay. Now we've done the spiritual part of it. Now we're going to do the natural part of it. Okay, we're going to do steps to be a conglomerate. Are you still with me? Everybody cool? All right. First, we have to tap into our skill set. Tap into your skill set. What are you really great at? You're going to build upon what you already do, okay? Find out what it is that God put inside of you to do here. And you do that by connecting with the divine and yourself, okay? And then I would start reading about that subject. Have one thing at a time. Try not to do too many things at a time. I learned that a long time ago. It's best to focus on one thing at a time. Do that one thing well, and then you'll be able to take that and create other things, okay? So you're building upon what you already do, sort of like Amazon. They started out retailing books. Look at them now. They have their hands in everything, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. Start with one thing and then grow legs with it, okay? Now, you can also build a conglomerate by buying other businesses and then put your name on it after you buy it. Of course, that's the easy way, but it takes money to do that, is that right? But if your business gets that successful where you can take the money and buy other businesses and then change it to your name and the way you do things, or leave it as it is and let it continue to flourish, but just under your name. To me, I don't know. I don't know about that because I'm thinking that that company grew under that name and then people will look for that company under that name. Okay. And then when they find out it's under a different name, they may leave. You may lose your clientele. So it's best for me to start your own, get your own businesses under your name, your own clients. Okay? Build a notoriety for having your business. Just like anybody would say, oh girl, if you really want to do this or that, you should go check out Jesse Lloyd's. You should go check out Brian Lynn's. They've got the best da 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 da. You see how that works? You are known by what you're worth. Make sure what you're worth is something that you can continue to do. All right? And then you can expand and diversify. All right. I wouldn't think of an exit strategy because when you think of an exit strategy, that may mean that you're thinking that you're going to flop. You don't want to go into any business thinking that you're not going to make it. Always think that you're going to be successful. Okay? That keeps your risk down. Now, your first company is known as your parent company. That's your parent company. Okay? That's your single business entity. And I would organize it as either a corporation or a limited liability company, LLC. Okay. As the company starts to grow, then it'll be under that umbrella, but there'll be different subsidiaries. Okay. And that's how you do that. So you begin your startup, and then you start being a conglomerate. Now, I see here 13 tips on becoming a multi-billionaire conglomerate. Let's get into that. Okay? Now, when you're going to hire people to help you, don't think of them as their curriculum vitae or resume. Don't judge them by that. Okay? Judge them by what they can do. You never know, you might be finding a diamond in the rough for your company. All right? Now, just like at Virgin Records, they ended up having a cleaning lady ended up running the record storage studio. Okay? A flight attendant ended up managing a hotel. They worked their ways up. So never discredit anybody for what they can do. Okay? Money should not be your only goal. Don't make that your only goal. Do something you love, and the money will come. The money will flow. Okay? Don't be thinking I always gotta trust my numbers. How are my numbers today? How are my numbers today? How many customers I got? Da 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 da. Sometimes you have to be impulsive and make your mind up about something like that. Yes, I'm going to diversify. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Because if it's a desire inside of you, then that energy is going to make it diversify. Okay? Keep lots of lists. Stay organized. When you start writing your plan, your business plan, keep up with it. Keep up with your startup papers, work, things that you want to do, how you want to do it, your outlines and all of that. Keep up with them because they're going to be useful to you as life get busy. Okay? Take risk and prepare for however it goes. Okay? It's impossible to run a business without risk. Okay? Don't think of it not going to happen. Think that it's going to happen, but the way it happens may change day to day. Okay? Protect yourself. Keep your employees close and your family closer. Okay? Keep your employees close and your families closer. Spend as much time as you can with your workers. Okay? Spend as much time with your family as you can. Okay? You're going to balance it. Don't be so greedy that you don't have time for your home life. Because home life is what's going to balance you out and calm you down and give you a place to go to when life gets too busy. All right? And for goodness sakes, when you become a billionaire, don't rest on your laurels. That just means you got to work even harder because you have different ways for the money to go out. Okay? You want to retain your finance. You don't want to keep going out and losing money. Keep making new ideas. Keep thinking of new business ventures. Keep in contact with your inner self, your authentic self, and you'll always get an idea of something else to do. Okay? Make good products or businesses that speak for themselves. Let your business, your products, speak for themselves because people are going to see how great they are and want them. Okay? And never shy away from self promoting yourself. Always tell yourself you're the greatest. Look what I created. Oh my goodness, it's the greatest thing. And that's what you got to do. Promote yourself. If you love it, everybody else will. Okay? And lastly, have fun. Have fun. Enjoy it. This is your life. Enjoy your life. Okay? Those are the steps to becoming a conglomerate. Okay? Any questions? Do we have any questions about being a conglomerate and about business? Now we're going to talk about how to start a business. How to start a business. Let's do the 10 steps to start your business. Okay. Number 1, conduct market research. Research other businesses that have the same product as you and find out what it is they're not doing that you are going to do. What makes you different from them? What makes you different from them? All right. Number 2, as we said, write your business plan. Go on Google, get you the form that for a business plan. Business plan form. Okay. This is the foundation of your business. It's a roadmap that will help you to retain structure, to run and grow your new business. It's important that you will have that in order for you to convince people that are working with you that it's a smart choice to bank on you. Okay? And also help you with investors. They'll know exactly what you're trying to do. Anytime you go into a business regarding investors, you'll have your business plan right there with you, and you'll have it typed up and everything, and you can just hand it to them and let them know that's what you're trying to do. Okay. Fund your business. Now, we know angel number 1126 says that if you're doing a business, that God will give you the funds to do that. If it's from your heart, if it's from your soul, okay? You will manifest, but you got to get started. Now, your business plan will help you figure out how much money you'll need to start your business. And if you don't have that amount on hand, you'll either have to raise or borrow the capital. Now, this is a spiritual channel. And I know money, you need money for everything, right? However, if you get started, and people see that you're trying to do things, God sees that you're trying to create something He has put inside of you to create, believe you me, the funds will come in different ways because you'll get started, you'll have a product, and you are your first customer. So you use your product. You show other people how your product is the best product. And then once you've done that, then people will want it. Okay? They'll want it, right? There are more ways than many to find capital. Okay, but you have to do your research. Next, pick your business location. Okay, pick your business location. Even if you're going to do business online, start it off online, but always get you a building. Always get you a building so you can have a hands-on touch with your customers. Okay, and then also that'll help with your taxes. Okay, because the money that you'll use inside that building for your business will be a tax write-off or whatever. Okay, it'll help you with your taxes, as well as people you have that are working for you, as well as having an alarm, having phone, having the computers. All these things will go onto your taxes, and it'll be towards your benefit to have tangible things to put onto your taxes. All right. Now, choosing your business name. What do you think is the best way to choose a name? One that reflects your brand and captures your spirit. What do you think is the best way? Yes, the best way is that you have to find out what resonates with you. What resonates with you. Now, you have to figure out, do I want to just use my name, or do I want to use something that captures the spirit of the product I'm giving, or the brand? I would suggest putting your name in the middle of it somewhere so that you put your stamp on it. See, it's like your first baby. You have to have a name that reflects you. Because when you have your first child, no matter what the first and the middle name is, your last name's at the end. So have your name somewhere in your business. Like we were going to say Jesse Lloyd. Okay. You might say Books by Jesse Lloyd. You might say a theater production company, Jesse Lloyd's Theater Production Company, whatever it is. But you always put your name somewhere in the name of the company. Okay? Register your business. So once you pick the perfect name, it's time to make it legal and protect your brand. Protect your brand. Okay? Now, you have to register it with the federal government and maybe your state government too. That way, you can have it trademarked and all of that stuff, okay? That's important so nobody steals your business, okay? You got to do those things. Get federal and state IDs. That's your EIN number, your employer identification number, okay? That's like opening a bank account, okay? And paying taxes. Because when you start doing those things, when you start having a bank account, when you start paying your taxes, it will go along with your EIN number, okay? Some states require you to also have a tax ID number. These are things that are important. Apply for licenses and permits. Keep your business running smooth. You have to be legally compliant. Render up to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Okay? We have to do things decent and in order. So if you're getting a building, you got to have a license for that building. Okay? Permit to do what you're going to do in that building. And it will vary from industry to state, location, and other factors. So make sure you have your licenses and permits. Okay? Then, my dears, you would open up a business bank account. Okay? Now, when you open up a business bank account, you're going to open it with a certain amount of money. I think at least $10,000. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was. That's what I had to do. And you have to have a small business checking account, okay, that lets you handle legal, tax, and day-to-day issues. All right. Because when you use your own business checking account, it goes along with that business. It won't be attached to your personal, it'll be attached to the business. Okay. All right. And those are some of the ways to do that before you cut the big ribbon and say, boom, I'm open for business. Get your business in order. All right. Any questions? Any questions? No? All right. We're going to read 2 more angel numbers and then we're going to do our affirmations. All right. I want you to think of any questions you may have. Get your angel numbers together and I'll be right back. All right. She's returning. Okay, guys. I'm here. No one has any questions? We good? We're good. Okay. Let's see. We're going to do, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we know that angel, that 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, right? It's in order. All right. The 1 is about new beginnings, starting anew. Some of you are starting your lives new, fresh lives. You know, you had a certain way of living and now you're changing, you're doing something different. All right. This will give you motivation in taking action towards your new life, striving forward and progression. Okay. All right. It's also about self-leadership, assertiveness, initiative, instinct, and intuition. All right. You're creating your own realities. What kinds of realities are you looking to create? Are you creating part-time realities? Are you creating abundant living? Are you creating just staying to yourself, away from others? What have you created and what are you creating? Right? All right. Now let's read this number. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 is often seen as steps with subsequent sequences like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, etc. Appearing once. The sequence is acknowledged and recognized, okay? And the steps are actions taken by the individual, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 is about steps that you need to take to get somewhere, to do something, all right? Now, if you're feeling any doubts or fears about what actions to take, ask for guidance and assistance from the angels and listen to your intuition. This is how the angels talk to you. They'll give you an uncommon idea, okay? You may be thinking of something and you get an idea. Those are the angels bringing you that idea. No, you did not do it by yourself, unfortunately. Although you may think you came up with the answer, but you did not come up with the answer. The angels gave you the answer. All right? Know that you have all that you need within to achieve your goals and aspirations. We're talking about this conglomerate. Everything you need to build your conglomerate is inside of you. Go within. Go within. Find out what it is you like the most. Make a list. What is it that I love to do? What is it that I love to do? I do even if they didn't pay me. What is it that I could do 24/7 if I had to? What is it? Hey, Lioness, good to see you. Hey, babe. What is it that you love to do? Okay. All right. And then take the appropriate actions to get started. If you do nothing but get your tax ID number first, you made a step. If you do nothing but find out what you name and want to name the company, you made a step. Okay? If you do nothing but look at buildings you want to put your business in, you made a step. Do something to get started. All right? And then have faith in yourself and trust in yourself, your angels, and the ascended masters. All right? Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 indicates that you may have to put some hard work and effort towards a new project, venture, or important life change. You might have to get your hands a little dirty. You might have to clean up the building to get started. All right? You may clean up the building, you may have to paint, you may have to do different things. But it's yours. Why wouldn't you? Okay? Trust that the work and effort you have put in towards achieving your goals and aspirations will be worth your while, and you will find long-term success and personal fulfillment. Long-term. Long-term. That was angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the next number he gave me was 707. 707. All right. Angel number 707 is a message that you deserve accolades. Let me give it to you while you can hear. For the mental, the spiritual, and physical work you have been doing in your life. You've been doing good. You've been doing your mental work. You've been learning. You've been doing your spiritual work. Your angel numbers, your affirmations, your meditations, your sun gazing. You've been opening your chakras. Okay? You've been doing all of that. Okay? And you've been doing physical work. You've been eating the right foods. You've been taking care of your mind, body, and soul. Okay? You are helping yourself by doing this and many others with your current life choices and actions. All right? You are being commended, encouraged, and supported by the angelic and spiritual realms. The angels are happy that you're doing it. Okay? The spiritual realms, heaven, is happy that you're doing it. They're happy that you're finally doing what God wants you to do. They're happy. That's why it's important that you do what it is that God wants you to do. You have to find out what it is you love. What do you love more doing more than anything else in the world? What is it that you love doing? And then do that. Because what's inside of you, once it comes out, is going to influence the world. You're going to grow. You're going to experience experiences you never had before. Okay? Continue your great work and shine your light brightly. Shine. Shine, everybody. This is your time to shine. We are in 2020, not 19 nothing. We in 2020, honey. We have made it, baby. We're in the Jetson stage. Soon our cars will be flying, honey. So if you want to be one of those millionaires, one of those billionaires, you best to let your light shine and let what God gave you inside to take care of you and your family monetarily come out. All of us have a gift. We each have a gift, whether we use it or not. We all have a gift, not a learned gift, something you innately know already. What is it that's inside of you already that you didn't even have to go to school for, but you just know how to do and you do it perfectly? That, my friend, is what you need to do in order for you to be a successful conglomerate. Because that one thing can turn into 5, 10 businesses. But you got to get started. If you make the first step, you got to make the second step. Okay? Angel number 707 encourages you to be more self-aware by exploring aspects of yourself with curiosity rather than judgment. Stop judging yourself. You are the way you are because you're supposed to be that way. However you look, honey, that's how you're supposed to look. However you talk, that's how you're supposed to talk. Okay? I'm gonna take that too, because like sometimes when I stumble on words, I'm so hard on myself. But I have to realize this is how my life is right now. And maybe stumbling may make somebody else know that even though they may stumble, they can still keep going. Because I kept going. All right? Once you see yourself clearly and are self-aware, you can develop new life skills and create a more contented and joyful life. You want to get joy in your life? Use your inner skills. Your inner skills. Okay? It also deepens the connection you have with yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Now, I know that in a lot of families, you know, you may start doing something, and then somebody in the family will say, "Why are you doing that? You should be doing this. You should be doing that." Don't let them stop you. Don't let them stop you. You continue doing what God blessed you to do. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep growing. Okay? Because it's your life. I don't care if they said they don't think you're doing a good job. Keep going, honey. Because one monkey don't stop no show. Just because one person, two people, if heck your whole family says so, don't worry about that. If God says yes, nobody else can say no. All right? Because you need to ask yourself what it is you need to complete this journey. What is vital to your well-being? Okay? Your life is about you personally. It's personal, baby. It's personal. Nobody else is living your life but you. Nobody else has to deal with the things you do but you. So they can say anything they want to. But in the end of things, the grand scheme of things, you're the one who's going to have to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with. All right? Deal with you having a joyful life. Deal with you being contented. You want to be contented. You don't want to live life doing something other people want you to do and be unhappy. Okay? I can remember back in the day, I used to work at a bank when I first started. And I was bored, totally bored. But my parents and everybody else, they thought that was it. That was all, and that was it. She's working in the bank. She has her own desk. And da, 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 da. People would come and I'd know, they'd know me, from the neighborhood. They'd be like, oh, hey, hey. And I was thinking about things I wanted to do in life, about things I wanted to excel in life. And it took somebody else to suggest it for me. Okay. Somebody else had to suggest it for me. But before I got to that point, I was working at an actuarial company, typing 200 tables, statistical tables, nothing but numbers, 200 of them on a typewriter every day, 200 a day. And I was miserable. And somebody, my cousin, a cousin of mine, told me about what she was doing. And it interested me because I've always been kind of nosy, inquisitive, rambling through things, seeking out the answers. And so that particular business was perfect for me because I was able to help solve problems. And it became a very big, intricate part of my life. And I was able to succeed in that well. Okay? That's why you have to get in touch with yourself and find out what it is you like. Because if you don't say or do what you like, somebody else will suggest it for you, and then you'll be miserable. Okay? Ask yourself what gifts you have to share with the world and how best to utilize them. How best is it for you to utilize the gifts you already have? Who is your targeted audience? What are the demographics? What is the location? Okay. I want you to think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment. What do you have to give to the world? Hmm? What is it that you have to give to the world? All right. Let's do these angel affirmations right now. And then after that, day before yesterday, I feel like it was yesterday. Day before yesterday, I gave Jesse Lloyd his life path number. If you're interested in knowing what your life path number is and what it means, after we finish the affirmations, then I'll do it for you. Let me know, okay? All right. We're going to do angel affirmations. Oh, okay. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is first. Affirmations, affirmative words, help us to focus on our positives and escape a fearful mindset. These words heal your thoughts and bring a positive reality into your life. What you believe and expect is what you experience. Visualization. They are based on the laws of cause and effect, which is karma. Whatever you see and believe eventually becomes a physical reality. Okay? Now, we're going to start doing our affirmations now. I want you to get relaxed. And start doing your deep breaths. We're going to do 10 of them. Okay? All right. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now I'm going to read the affirmations. What you do, remain calm, peaceful, relaxed. Put your feet in a position so that you're comfortable. Let us begin. Close your eyes. I love and approve of myself. I now enjoy myself in the presence of others. I am serene and self-confident. I trust my intuition. I am safe. I clearly see my next best steps. Wonderful things are unfolding before me. I am brimming with love and joy. I clearly receive the abundance. I clearly receive the guidance from my team of guides and angels. I have endless gifts and value to share with the world. I matter. I trust in the process of life. I am powerfully clairvoyant because I am the co-creator of my life. I choose to live in happiness. I am vibrantly healthy. I am worthy of love. The universe is conspiring with me to help me reach my goals. I am a clear vessel of divine love. I am present and positive. I am healthy, brilliant, and at peace. Creative energies flows through me naturally. I am open to receive. I am successful in whatever I choose to do. I am making a difference in the lives of others. I am financially abundant. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. I am energized and compassionate about my life. I experience positive and fulfilling relationships. I am living the life of my dreams. I am guided well. I am loved and I am respected. Other people naturally like me. The best part of my life is just beginning. I consciously create blessings in my life. Everything I need comes to me effortlessly and naturally. I live a financially abundant life. I know and walk the path of my life's purpose. I generously give to others and to myself. I look for and experience the miracles of life. I allow goodness to flow into my life. I am an unlimited being. I believe in my unlimited prosperity. I am open to receive prosperity. My life is filled with prosperity and abundance. Money flows to me easily and frequently. I focus on and think about what I want. I am in the right place at the right time. I have all the time and energy I need to accomplish my life's purpose. I am grateful for all that I have. My body is healthy. My mind is clear. My spirit is illuminated. I am an unlimited being. I love and am grateful for all that I create. I have more money coming in than out. I deserve financial abundance. And every dollar I spend comes back multiplied. The universe loves me. The universe supports me. I am open to receive the blessings of the divine. I visualize financial ability and abundance for myself and others. I magnetize money through love and joy. It's drawn to me. I am a money magnet. Money loves me. I know that I can create the life I want. I know what I want, and I create it. I focus upon the success and prosperity of myself and others. I feel good about the money I spend. I am provided for as I trust and follow my heart. I have all that I need, and I'm open to receive. I am financially abundant. I am magnetic to the highest and greatest good. I now experience prosperity and abundance, and these affirmations work for me. Now, listen to my voice and follow it. I want you to imagine that you're walking up some stairs. These are round stairs, and there's a door at the top of the stairs. But we have to climb these 10 steps before we can get to the door. Let us begin our climbing. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Step 4. Step 5. Step 6. Step 7. Step 8. Step 9. Take a deep breath because you're getting ready to step on step 10. Step 10. As you reach your hand out and turn the knob and open the door, you can feel the air, the cool air, hitting your face, hitting your body. You step through the doorway, and there's green plants everywhere. Trees. Sunlight is beautiful, and everything is healthy and growing. just like you. You're healthy and you're growing. And you walk out into this garden and you see the kinds of plants you've never seen before. Some of them are taller than you. The sun is beaming on your face. And you have the uncommon idea to sit down and just enjoy the surroundings. You sit on a nearby bench and you relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close your eyes as you're sitting there. And suddenly you hear God talking to you. Telling you that He made you perfectly. And that there's nothing wrong with you at all. And that you can do all things through Him. Because He's strengthening you. God is telling you that He has no greater love than He has for all of us. He loves you, you, and you. And He wants you to know that there's nothing you cannot do. Breathe in. Breathe out. You start to feel as if you're powerful and that you can do all things. You have an uncommon idea. And this idea is making you tingle. It's making your mind expand. Your heart is pumping because you know this is the one. This is the idea that will allow you to live the life you came down here to live and to serve humanity in a way that will benefit others so that they too can live their lives free, healthy, and in happiness and love. You know that there's greater inside of you, and there's nothing that you cannot do. You are the greatest creation because God made you that way. And He's letting you know that you can do everything but fail. Keep your mind on the prize. Think about all the green plants that are around you here. They're growing, they're flourishing, and so are you. You are a plant that is flourishing, and you're growing day by day. Take this moment and breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You are great. And you have all the fighters and everything you need to be what God wants you to be. You are seed, and God is growing you. Mind, body, and soul. May this day be the first of many days to your success, happiness, and love. Enjoy your life as it was meant to be. God breathed into you for a reason. Change the world. Change the world. You are what the world is waiting on. Let them see you. Go out and be the best that's already inside of you. You can do it. You can do it, and you can continue to do it. You are that conglomerate we talked about. You are multifaceted. Failure is not in your DNA. Success is. Health is. Wisdom is. Love is. Just follow the path and the guidelines that have been made for you. Listen to your inner thoughts. Listen to your intuition. Be well, and let's just enjoy this moment. You renew you. From this moment on, you will find out who you truly are, and you'll be amazed. You stand in the garden, and you notice that there's a pond nearby with beautiful lilies in it, a few fish, and you walk down towards it, and you see how beautiful it is, blue and beautiful. You take a deep breath, and you start to feel the coolness emanating from the pond. It's cool, peaceful, you're loving, you're kind. You are God's best. You change the world by showing them who you are. Because now, right now, you know exactly who you are. And nobody can stop you. So you've made a decision to go out into the world and show them who you are. And who you are is wonderful. Just be you. No pretensions. No need to figure out anything else. Just be you. And when you become just being you, your life will flourish and grow just as the plants you see all around you. And be as beautiful as the water that is in the pond. Walk with me back towards the door. As we walk towards the door, As we walk towards the door, you find yourself at peace, calmness, and joy. And you reach out and you open the door, turning that big gold knob. And you open it and you walk down the 10 stairs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the door and open your eyes. You're back in the room. You're back. Come back in the room. Welcome, Jessica. I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted you to talk about starting businesses. I wanted you to talk about things regarding the conglomerate we have been talking about. Are you available for that? I'm going to put the invitation in the screen. And Jessica, if you're available, come on up and talk to me about starting businesses that can help you become a conglomerate. That was our topic tonight. Okay? Um, as we're waiting on Jessica, I hope she didn't leave. As we're waiting on Jessica, I'm going to play a little music. You know, just a little something. Oh, I want something that had, okay. Something that lasts a little while. Let's see how this sounds. I have to make sure that I stay within the audio library, else I'll get in trouble. So I'm gonna try to play something that is kind of happy. I want something happy. Okay. Let me see what I can find here. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I'll be right there. I have to find something really good. Let's see. That's good. I like that. Okay. So Jessica must have left the chat. Okay. I'm gonna ask either Jesse or Linus to come up or Brian to come up. All three of you guys. I want to talk about some business ideas. I want to talk about what kind of businesses are in here that will be best for you. So come on, guys. Let's do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Go here and check on you. Who's still here in the chat? Come on up, Jesse. I'll talk to you about business stuff, other stuff. Right. Come on, guys, let's go. I don't have all night. If I have something to tell you, you need to come get it while it's still there, because don't ask me later. Since we're being this way, I'm just going to read my. Oh, here he is. See, I was about to go. I said, if nobody comes up here, I'm going to read these angel numbers God gave me and I'm going to get up out of here. All right, sir. How'd you like the lesson?
I would have to agree. I would have to agree with everything you were saying as far as that business of what having been in business myself in the last like 10, 15 years and just getting those licenses and then just bringing it all together is very, very key. And then also just being able to just take that knowledge and branching it off with growing the business. I for 10 years would move and open up new stores and just looking at the steps and the things that they took to open up their store and for that store to be productive, And so I'm
what's
really big
inside
on
of
marketing.
you? What's inside of you that you enjoy doing the most?
I just love meeting new people and then just brainstorming with those group of people on like growing and just I love people. I love the nature of people.
What do you
Just
love about
when
people? I have to ask you a
So
series.
what I like about people,
Mm-hmm.
it's just their stories and their backgrounds and their cultures, because I've always felt that everybody has a story. And with being a psychology student today, I just know that like everybody has a reason for what it is that they do, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
so even if I know as a manager, I have people come in and they complain and they're upset. But if you look beyond that point on that reaction and get the understanding of why they're upset. And more often than not, it has nothing to do with you,
Mm-hmm.
as having that understanding that they could have been 10,000 things that may have been happening in their lives
Mm-hmm.
that you know nothing about. And so happen you're the first person or you're the person that they ran into. You see, so
So, so you like dealing with the mind.
yes. And I'm blocking it. Like I'm blocking out of mind. Like people who have been in like through I so my backstory is this is I come from a very like what
But see,
people would see
that
like
doesn't matter.
traumatic background.
It doesn't
Trauma.
matter.
And
None of that matters.
exactly.
It doesn't matter because
Exactly.
I'm trying to get to the meat of it inside of you. What is your abundance that's in you?
Is just inspiring people to make people feel like it doesn't matter where you came from, like it doesn't define you. You have to look beyond that to what you're creating today.
Would you
And
say
so
that's
just
learned
inspire.
behavior though?
What's that?
That what you just said, inspiring people to know that where they came from doesn't determine who they are. Is that learned? Is that because of life?
It's my like my relationship with God. That's why like I talk about God a lot and almost like everything I do, because like that's why I love God so much, because he, he loved me, and so he wants all of us to be free
There's
and
something
and live that
in
life.
you
And
though.
now,
See, what I'm telling you is that God put something in us that we're supposed to use
mhm,
to
mhm,
do something that will change our whole lives because we're supposed to do something for the world. And inspiring people, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I may be wrong. Usually I'm not.
mhm,
But
mhm,
the inspiration you feel for other people, I feel that it's because of the way your life went. But there's something inside of you that happened the moment you cried in your mother's arms before you got to those arms. When you cried and got that
mhm,
first breath, there was something in
mhm.
you that you were supposed to, oh my goodness. Really? You got ministry in you?
Yep,
Oh my
yep.
goodness. That's what it is. Ministry.
And yep, yep.
You got ministry in you. And you're going to draw all the people who have been disowned,
Yep,
disliked,
yep,
abused,
yep.
targeted, all the misfits, if you will, all the
Yep.
misfits. So you do need a building.
And I'm just upset right now. I'm just upset right now, and I'm not gonna cry, but I'm just like low key kind of like frustrated right now because of how like the enemy is like attacking me. But yeah, like I shared with you the other day, I I still have hope because I know that that breakthrough is getting ready to bust open. And I receive that. I receive that. Because if you focus on that, then it blocks you from staying focused on what it is. And so I have some health issues right now, and I still claim victory over it, still yet. And so I know
That's
that
because of
those
the
doors are
greatness
getting ready to open.
within you. That's because of the greatness within you. See, you have so much greatness in you. That's why the enemy is attacking it so that it can't come out.
Okay.
But see, what you have to
I
do,
receive that.
what do you have to do is you have to bind him, not claim any of that junk he tells you,
Okay.
not claim any way that you feel negative or
Okay.
sick or anything.
Okay.
And wash your face,
I receive
take
that.
you some water, sprinkle around your
Mm-hmm.
area, okay? Leave you a glass of water up there,
Mm-hmm.
read the 27th Psalm, and know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Hey, no weapon formed against you shall
Okay.
prosper. You are not what you became. You are who you are when you got here, before anything happened to you. You're not a product. You're not a product of what happened to you. You're not a product of what you didn't get. You're not a product of what you did get, what
Right.
people did do. You're a product of the person that God put in down here. No matter what happened in the family, no matter who you ended up with, you're a product of
Mm-hmm.
the child that God put down here to be down here.
Okay.
I don't even believe your name is Jesse Lloyd
What did he say that?
because I don't think that's the name God gave you.
I I keep having these dreams about Moses and the covenant, Moses and the covenant, Moses and the covenant. And I remember being a kid. I, I didn't understand it as a kid, and then I had it again. Something happened. I would say about 14, and I really got the calling. And it was like I was standing on this mountain. I was standing on this mountain, and it was like all of these people, like as far as the eyes can see. And I'm like leading these people out of like an exodus. I'm leading them out of like I'm guiding them, like
Leading
Moses
them
did in
out
the
of
Ten
pain.
Commandments.
You're leading them out of pain. You're leading them out of everything that
Okay.
hurt them, all the hurts, all of the deep stuff. See, your ministry is going to be one of deep things, not just a regular minister. You're going to get to the gist of things
Okay.
because people are hurting.
Yeah.
Because people are hurting because of what people did to them. But
Yeah.
people have to realize, like I'm telling you, you are not a product of what you went through. You're a product of
Hmm.
what you're going to. That's what's important. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to greater heights.
Okay.
You're going to deeper things. You're going to learn more.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you say you're in school, right?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
I just heard you could probably go to 3 schools at the same time. That's how magnanimous your brain works.
Yep.
And your brain is
Yeah.
working like that for a reason because God wants you to be multifaceted. That's where that
Okay.
conglomerate is. You could do 10 things at one time and never drop a beat.
Yep.
So do that. Don't
And I
feel
used to
you have to
didn't
do one
understand
thing
it.
at a time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you in
I'm
school.
working
You
full
can be
time
in
and I'm
3
going to
different
school,
schools.
and I can do all of it.
All of it.
And I can do all of it so long as I can keep everything in its proper place. People's like, how do you do it? You just keep that balance. I can't really explain it. You just keep that balance. So I was sitting here listening to
You're
everything you
brilliant.
were saying and receiving it, huh?
You're brilliant.
And just taking it all
Brilliant.
in.
And it's not just from what you learned. You came here brilliant. But
Yeah.
people, excuse me for lack of a better word, people screwed you up and
Yep.
took you off your journey. But God wants you to get back on the journey. And He's saying to you, like He said to Lazarus, get up out your bed and walk. It's time for you to
Okay.
walk. You crawled long
Okay.
enough. You served people long enough.
So why do you? I'm gonna ask you this. Okay. Answer this for me. Oh my God! Like something just went through my body. Why would we? And I kick myself because I should know this, right? And I feel like everything I'm going through is to speak to, like when that time comes to help other people that I can speak to in real time. Why do we sometimes? So what you just said, we know that the land of the milk and honey is right there. Everything that we don't ask God for is right there. Everything that we've hoped for is like right there. And like, why do we sometimes like? For me, like I was so holding out hope, but at the same time, like why would we fear that?
Because people have taught you fear. You weren't afraid in the beginning until,
No.
no, you weren't afraid in the beginning. When you were a child, a little child, you weren't afraid.
Yep.
Life taught you fear. But I'm here to tell you, you can do all things through God that's in you. Christ strengthens you. You're a mighty man of God. And you need to capitalize on that. And then everything
Okay.
else will come together. Stop worrying about stuff. You worry too much. Uh-huh. Huh.
I receive that.
You worry too much.
I receive that.
Matter of fact, you need
Yeah.
to make you a list of everything you worry about. Then I want
Hmm.
you to go in the bathroom and look in the mirror and tear that list up. You listen to me? Tear it
Yep.
up.
I'm I'm writing it down.
Put all those papers into some toilet tissue. Wrap it up. Put it in the toilet and flush it. Get rid of all that crap
You said make a list, look in the mirror.
and tear it up.
Because it's not real. And my logical mind knows that it's not real. I
No,
know, like
somebody
I've
put
never come
fear
to
in
know
you.
this
I
in
don't know if somebody hurt you. Yes, that's what it is. Somebody hurt you a long time ago and made you afraid.
hmm hmm
And they put fear in you. Whatever happened, they put fear in you. And this fear
hmm
has taken legs. And every time you get ready to do something new, you get nervous. You get afraid. What if it doesn't work? I don't want to be a laughing stock. I don't want, more than anything, Jesse, look at me. You don't want to fail.
Yep. Yeah.
You don't want to
Yeah.
fail. But
Because they win. Because I
who
tell myself
determines who determines what's a fail?
that if I fail, then they win,
Who
and
determines
everything.
that though?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Who
But everything
determines
that
what's a failure?
like I've gone through and experienced, like I've always challenged myself to just go. If it's 100, go like 1,000. To just overachieve and everything I do. And so I was like, okay, so I know what it is that he leading me to do. And I know what it is through the confirmations, do everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I didn't get on this thing to do all this.
You
But
can't please
and
people.
it's just like
You can't please
I was
people.
thinking that.
Please you. Learn who you are.
Okay.
And then start loving you. Love is not physical. Love is an emotion.
Okay.
Love the true you. Head to toe.
Okay.
Love your hair. Love your face. The way your eyes look. The way your nose look. Okay? The way you
Okay.
walk. The way you talk. The way you go from conversation to conversation because you know what you're talking about. That's why you can flow like that. See,
Okay.
the rest of your spiritual gifts will come once you get in the flow of the spirit and out of
Okay.
the flow
I
of
see that.
and out the flow of
Okay.
people. You're alone
Okay.
for a reason. God has you alone at this point so you can get to know your true self and get all that mess out of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like
First time.
who's that person in the Bible? He took off in the boat and no, he was in the belly of the whale. Jonah.
Jonah, yeah.
He put Jonah in that whale for a reason. He's like, I told you to go to Nineveh. Jonah's like, I don't want
Okay.
to go to Nineveh, so I'm gonna do this. So he ended up in the belly of the whale.
I
So
received that today.
he
Oh my
wanted
God.
to do something, but for
Yeah.
some reason or not, you detoured.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was for somebody because you was trying to please somebody or
And it failed.
trying to make friends. You want to be
Mm-hmm.
friends. You want that family. You want that love from the family and the friends and the people, and then forget them. This is your time
Okay.
to get your connection with God. Right now,
Okay.
right now, you got so much going on, Jesse, that you got to get
Mm-hmm.
yourself together.
Okay.
Work in and then work out.
Okay.
So take this time to meditate. Do the affirmations like we did tonight. Okay.
Okay.
And then I want you
Mm-hmm.
to sometimes just lay in the bed and listen, not at your own words. You got to learn how to listen within.
Got it. I got it. I got it.
You got to learn how to shut your mouth, your inner mouth in your head because
Yep.
your mind,
Overthinking it.
and you got to learn how to shut it down.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, love. You got to learn how to shut it down. Because everything that you personally need
Mm-hmm.
is waiting on for you to do that. You can't love nobody if you don't know yourself. How can you love yourself if you don't even know yourself?
You're right.
You ain't doing
You're
nothing but
right.
loving a figment of your imagination.
Right.
That's who you loving. A figment of your imagination. Because that person does not exist, not in you. So you done took 20, 30 years. Hold on. You done spent 20 or 30 years loving or thinking or being someone that you aren't. Ain't you tired of faking? The funk.
Yeah.
Well, come on up out of that. It's time to come on up out.
Okay.
And be you.
Okay.
The you that God created. God created you that way for a reason. Be with your tribe. Okay. We are a tribe here. Okay. That's what we do. We don't hurt each other. We're there for each other. We're learning spirituality together. And we're moving mountains together.
Okay. It's time for us to connect. It's time for us to connect.
Yes. Yes. Because everything you do above your head, it's not down here on this earth. It's above your head. And every time that you open your chakras, that you open your third eye, you receive a download, just like a computer download. God will give you a download and teach you how to do things. So yeah, you have to go through a retraining. And you have to also go ahead.
That's what it feels like.
And also you have to go through a spiritual bath. So get your pen and paper.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
You get you some Epsom salt.
Okay.
And I want you to put it in the bath water, as warm as you can take it.
Okay.
I want you to get you a white candle, just a small one.
Okay.
And then I want you to put on some meditation music that you enjoy.
Okay.
I want you to get in that tub.
Okay.
Close your eyes and sit there. And there's a scripture I want you to read. Let me get it. Because I can't remember. That's what part of my problem. I can't remember. I can't. You know how some people know scriptures by heart? Not I.
Right.
No. Okay. I want you to read Psalms 51, 7 through 15.
Okay.
And it says this: purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide my face from my sins, thy face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. See, that's what you're going to be doing. Well, first you got to get yourself together. Deliver me from blood guiltiness. See, you have blood guiltiness in you. Blood guiltiness. That's guilt, and guilt has gotten into your bloodline.
Okay.
Guilt. O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall shew forth thy praise. Psalms 51, 7 through 15. Read that in the water. And then I want you to close your eyes and just go in the spirit. None of your own thoughts. Just concentrate on that candle, because you already looked at it. So just see it in your mind's eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then I want you to think above your head.
Okay.
You know how to do that?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to think about above your head, which is your crown chakra. It's right here, above the head.
Okay. Okay.
And if you don't know how to work with your crown chakra, I have a video in my playlist on the crown chakra, and it'll teach you about that.
Crown chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to learn the magnificentness of you.
Okay.
And you will renew in you the right spirit.
Okay.
Because you made some wrong turns. And you picked up somebody else's spirit. You picked up some spirits along the way. And they need to be eradicated. Now.
And this is the rebirth. This is the rebirth that the spirit is showing me.
Once you have finished this spiritual bath, and once that water turns from clear to another color, because it's going to turn another color, I want you to stand up out of it, unplug the tub, and then turn on the shower and rinse all of that off of you. This is going to feel like a baptism to you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And then let me know how you feel.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay.
You may have some uncommon dreams after that. David. David. That is your spiritual name. So know that you're royalty. It's time to act like it.
Okay.
Remember all that David's family did to him. Have you ever read that?
Mm-mm.
Let me tell you where to find that at. It says there are 66 chapters dedicated to him.
That again. That's
66
what?
chapters dedicated to David. But I want to find the story. First and second Samuel. It'll tell you about David. You around here doing all this stuff with all these people and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about you. And you're supposed to be saving the world. What are you doing? I'm looking at you.
No identity of self. There's a lack of identity of self.
I just told you who you are. You are a representative of David. He was the second king of ancient Israel. That is the spirit that is fighting to get out. Are you a poet?
Yeah.
He was a poet.
Yeah.
Do you write songs?
Songs and yeah, it just comes out of my head.
Right. That's because that's how David was. A scholar.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
You got a lot of time to catch up. David had a political dynasty. See, this is what upsets me, especially with our black men.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you guys don't know how royal you really are. You're supposed to be a very wealthy man by now if you had done what you were brought here to do. But
Yep.
see, you, like David, was stripped up out of your family
Mm-hmm.
and put on another journey. Good night, Beauty Bouquet. Thank you for coming. Okay. And you were put
Mm-hmm.
on another journey, which is like putting a blindfold on somebody, spinning them around, and then pushing them in a whole different direction, and they don't even know where they
Yeah. Right. Right.
YouTube up. I gave you the
Right.
back.
I turned it off. Yeah.
But it's
And that's
time
exactly
for
what
you to
happened.
reign.
Say it again.
It's time for you to reign.
Okay.
REIGN.
Okay. Yep.
So you got to stop what you're doing. You got to stop what you're doing
Mm-hmm.
and go back to your original plan that God gave you as a child, which was save the world.
Mm-hmm.
See, you had a big job to do because you're able to do it. That's why you can do like 40 things at one time and not miss a beat. Do you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Time to get it together.
Now that makes sense on why it seems weird because you're not doing it in the area that you're not supposed to be doing it in. You're not operating in the area in which you're supposed to be operating. So of course it's gonna feel like
You get it?
yeah.
Good. I can't wait to see what comes up out of you. Greatness is there, but I want to see what the greatness is going to be, what area. And it's not what you think.
Really? I receive it. I receive it.
It's
I
not what
receive it.
it's more like a saving, if you will. It's like a saving. You're going to teach young boys to be men.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
And how to protect themselves against predators. Because for some reason, they're under attack. It's like the enemy
Mm-hmm.
is sending people to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's why God's raising up men like you for protection, to teach protection, to teach royalty, to teach effectiveness. Heavy is the crown on the man that is royalty. Hmm. So you take that bath, stay to yourself for 3 days.
They're gonna 3 days again. Yeah. Yeah.
No phone talking with the people you know. 3 days away from the mess.
Okay.
You come here because this is a safe haven.
Mm-hmm.
But all that other crap, you're going to be reborn. So that means your clothes are going to change. That means the place you stay is going to change. That means the car you drive is going to change. You're going to be reborn, regenerated, renewed. It's time for a new thing.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
So don't try to make the old things work anymore. Let it go. Whatever you have done that has been difficult for you, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Okay.
stop trying to make stuff work.
Yep.
People don't want to see you, let them go. People don't want to be
Fix it.
around you, let them
Close
go.
it.
People don't want to help you, let them go.
Okay.
It's time. It's time for a new thing.
Okay.
And you got to let that pain go. All of it.
Okay.
The pain as a little boy, the pain as a teenager, the pain as an adult. It's all got to go and be purged. Because it's not doing anything but constantly hurting you.
And
If
that's
you
what's producing
somebody
the
inside you
effects
with
that
a
they're
knife
seeing. Okay.
stabbing you
Mm-hmm.
to remind
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why those people,
That's
some
what's
people that
producing it.
have been around, they remind you it's time for a new thing.
Yeah. And I think that's the reason why they don't know what it is. That these doctors can't explain it. And with you saying that, I s- I made a realization of why it's happening because we internalize, and if you internalize everything, the body goes into whack because you hold on to it. So they don't ran test after test, no clue.
Do
They
you
have
know
no
you
idea.
can give yourself a heart attack?
Mm-hmm.
Worry.
Okay. And just let it go.
You're getting a new life. Why hold on? Whatever didn't happen, it wasn't supposed to happen.
Okay. Okay.
Trying to get you to where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to end up moving. Just FYI.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
A different state. But in COVID, you have to be careful. But
Right.
you know how to clean it properly, sanitize.
Mm-hmm.
How good are you at doing that?
I'm I'm like
And
I'm like
sanitize.
OCD about it. Huh?
That's your business. You're gonna open up a cleaning business.
That's what I did during college the first time. I used to clean houses. Doesn't much of us, but my mom used to make us the toothbrushes and everything. You can't never be too clean.
You're gonna open up a cleaning company,
Okay.
and you're gonna put other men to work, and then you're gonna have a subsidiary. This is the conglomerate I was speaking of,
Okay.
because you're gonna have a cleaning crew for offices. You're gonna have a cleaning crew for schools, one for business, and then
I
one for
receive that.
home.
Yeah, I receive that. That's that's a blessing out of this whole thing, this whole COVID thing.
Mhm. No, you don't have it.
Okay,
You thought you did?
I didn't know what it was.
What were you doing?
They put me on this medicine, uh, actually saying medicine or whatever, but my body's been attacking itself, and I wasn't sure. And so I had to go for all of these tests, and they still don't know. The closest thing is they keep saying lupus, but they can't. The specialist is like, that's the closest thing that resembles it, but we can't say, they mark it off the list that it's lupus. They have no clue why my body attacks itself.
Mm.
And I think it's stress because since I've been gone, I haven't had the episodes.
Yeah, you're trying to do too much. Trying to do too much.
Hmm.
So now, get you a name for that company, apply for you a tax ID, make you some flyers,
Okay.
get you a email in the name for the company,
Okay.
get you some cards, and your spiel is going to be, I started a new cleaning company and I want to give you a discount if you be one of my first customers. Three rooms for $200, and the special is $150. You put that on the flyer. Do you know how to create a flyer?
Hmm. Yeah.
You can go to the library and make out 10 copies. Or if there's a printer there, you make 10 copies. Go to the dollar store and get you some colored paper. I want you to study about how to sanitize when people got COVID. And then I want you to also study and find out what type of clothing is best to wear when you do that. Because you won't be in an area where people have it. You're doing it to prevent it, you see.
Mm-hmm.
But don't put that on a flyer in case somebody still catches it and they sue you. So don't do that. But that's the premise
Right.
of it all. You are a cleaning conglomerate.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Write the vision, make it plain.
Okay.
So next time I see you, you should be about, let me get a good look at you. Go by the light and let me see you. Turn the light on. Yeah. You're going to be all light round in here. Mm-hmm. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like you left your burdens at the rivers of Jordan. See, now I got over.
I receive it. I receive it.
Yes, sir. Questions, comments, concerns? Whew.
I'm
Questions?
just taking it all in.
You got any questions?
Mm-mm. I receive it.
All
I
right.
receive all of it because it's just like I'm at a crossroads, and the spirit led me 702, 702, and then I had to Google what that was, and it's Vegas. That's the Vegas area code, mean phone code.
That's a,
So
that's a good spot for you. Lots of business there. You can help do those casinos clean.
I receive it.
Hmm. Do you
And
know
once I
anybody
leave,
there?
at least. Nope.
Good.
No family down there.
Good. Fresh start.
I receive it. I receive everything that you said.
Mm-hmm.
Because the spirit was like, don't move until we give you directions. Don't move until we give you directions. And bam, it's just everything that's been happening. It's just like boom, 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 boom. And I feel like it was a instructional spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, period. It was just like, and then it was like boom. And
It's
then it
like,
was just
this
like,
is the
okay,
way you
this is what you do for the
navigate,
everything.
and this is how you get out.
Yeah.
But first, you got to take that spiritual bath so that
That's what I'm gonna do.
your spirit can get clean. Because you need to rid yourself of these things.
Okay. I will. I will do that. I'm gonna do that.
You read about David, Samuel 1 and Samuel 2.
Okay. Which I wrote that down. I wrote everything you were telling me down.
Okay, that's good because I won't
I
remember.
receive it. I
I
receive it though. Because it's
won't.
the spirit. Because it's the spirit. That's how you know that it's the spirit like using you or whatever. So it's the spirit that's instructing you or whatever. So sometimes that happens to me too or whatever, where when it comes out and you get something and then I have to like play the video back because it's just like, okay, I could use that. I can use that too. You know what I mean? So I receive everything though because it falls in line with what it was already. it's just confirmation on what the spirit had already told me anyway. You know what I
You're
mean?
gonna have
So,
a van. You're gonna have a
huh?
van, cleaning van.
Okay.
See, once you move, that's gonna put you in a different situation, different credit, different everything. It's gonna be like a new life.
Okay.
And you'll be able to have a fresh start
Okay.
with nobody to discredit you. Nobody to tell people, oh, he can't do this or he can't do it. It'll just be you in a new city. Just like when David, David it was Joseph. When Joseph, his brothers didn't like him, remember?
Uh,
And they put him in a basket and they wanted him to basically die. But he ended up being a leader in another country. And he was able to see visions and interpret visions. And the king loved him so much that he took him under his wing. See, you need a fresh start.
hmm
And don't go there telling them people all you've been through. Behold, all things are new. Hi, Kelrick, how are you? Behold,
Okay.
all things are new.
My spirit is just jumping for joy right now.
It's
Okay.
time, time has been well spent. It's time for you to be free.
Right.
I'm good, Kelrick. Look, I got flowers today. I'm showing everybody my flowers. See it, sunflowers and then carnations. I was in the store and God told me to get some flowers. And I was getting ready to get some roses, and He said, don't get these purple ones and get these pink ones. Purple is power, pink is love. The power of love. Hey.
Mm.
Mhm. What, Kelrick? He said the synchronicities are real. What you talking about? He picked flowers from his mom's garden today. And guess what color they? Pink? Ooh, we vibe over here. We
Right.
thrive and vibe. Yes. We thrive and vibe. What color are they? Orange. You knew I was thinking purple. Yes, that's my favorite color. Birthday's coming up too in
Do you have
December.
any plans?
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. I'm a big Christmas baby, but my husband's not. So I just be celebrating. Yeah.
Do you celebrate for the whole month or just that day?
I celebrate from Christmas Eve to my birthday, through my birthday, 28. So 4 days.
4 days. Okay, that's
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah.
Patrick, Carrick said that
I
he's
guess I
coming on soon.
Lincoln here. He's getting ready to come soon, he says.
Hmm. That's good though. I needed that message today because it felt like it was just slept most of the day. I didn't even go to work today,
Mm.
which is rare, but I received that. I think that's the message because I'm just coming out of a 3 day fast, so that's why I started laughing when you said 3 days, and then now I'll break it and then do the next 3 days where I
Mm.
receive it.
Go get you some water.
Yeah, 1 second.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah, so
Mm.
dry in here. Huh?
You what?
It's so dry in here. It's dry this time of year
Uh,
when the heat is cold and then it's, uh, yeah, all is well. I I needed to hear that message though. I needed that.
awesome.
Where's Kerry? I thought he was coming on.
Huh?
I thought Calvert was coming on.
Yeah, he's coming.
That conversation the other night was really needed too, because he and I had talked after this had ended or whatever too, and that was amazing. It was super amazing.
Oh, okay. So it was a good conversation.
Yeah, it really was, and it just ties in with everything you were saying, like lessons learned and passing them, like handing them back. And so when you said like working with young men, because even like I've I've been pulled towards that because there's nothing for men, not nothing for younger men,
Hmm.
younger African American men to teach them how to not only conduct themselves, but the education and to give them the tools and resources on what it is that like to have success, and so and basically just I don't have the list here, but in the vision it was like these blessings and abundance is coming, but there's instructions that come with them, and one of the things is to start these man centers in a lot of these major cities that consist of job training, job, uh, and like life resources and all those things to help them.
Will this be in a protective environment?
Yes, yes. There's an age limit. There's there's stuff that's trained, and the simulation is no drugs or alcohol first and foremost, but it's a safe place for young men of color. The tools, the resources, everything they need, because there's nothing out here. There's nothing, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So, by the grace of God, that I've been blessed to be in the position that I'm at today. But how many aren't? And so,
Hmm.
yeah,
So true. So very true. Wow. I am just I'm just feeling free. Just free.
Right.
And it's necessary. It's necessary. Hi, Mr. 100 Rounds. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What you doing? How are you doing?
I'm gonna separate
Rick.
back.
Here he is. Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, hey. What's happening? What's happening?
Wait, hold up. Sorry, I had the YouTube on the background. Was talking at the same time. It was late a little bit. Yeah, but I was doing a lot of cooking today. Well, not a lot. I made a pizza. Just hanging out with my family a little bit. Talking to my good friend, my aunt. Little drama, but nothing too big. Nothing I ain't able to handle, but it's all good.
Thank you, Mr. 100 Rounds. I hope you had a really good day. I'm glad you're good. Yes. I am glad you had a good day too, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
What you eating now? I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Grapes. What you mean you haven't eaten?
I haven't.
Oh. Fasting?
Nope. I usually don't eat before I come on.
Oh.
And then when I get off, I'm ferocious. I'm gonna eat.
It wasn't saying that last time though. You had crab legs.
That was earlier.
Oh.
Earlier, yeah. Yeah, but because that was for the election when we had crab legs and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes. Now, once I get off, I'm gonna have me some chicken. That's what I like.
I would say this though, is that I had a dream and it was with my writing, and it felt so. It wasn't lucid. It was just vivid. It was just clear. Like it seemed real to me. But even though I know it was a dream, and it felt like I was typing, and the words coming on the screen were just basically like it felt like it was in the future tense. Like it were giving me a vision of me doing that, and it felt like it was going to be a success basically.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, all right, what are you telling me, spirit?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What were they telling you?
I can't remember the exact words on screen now, but when I woke up I was like, oh, I can actually remember what it was saying. But after, like, I was brushing my teeth and stuff like that, I was like, I forgot about it. But that's why they say to keep a dream journal. But I guess.
Do you dream a lot?
Yeah, I'm dreaming more now than I did 2 months ago. Well, I'm remembering my dreams more now than I did 2 months ago.
Are these many visions?
Technically, yeah.
Because
it seems like they're showing me it. It's not like dreams that don't make sense. Like you see people, they're talking and it's just like random. It's like dreams that actually seem like they're gonna happen in the future, like visions, basically. So, yep.
Okay.
If you've ever watched the show That's So Raven,
yeah,
it's like that. I would go to sleep, but it's like I'm automatically taken to like a vision. Like it has those kind of flash, but it's like it's a little more colorful. That's why I kind of assume that I'm awake, but at the same time I know I'm dreaming. It's like a daydream, like you're in class and you know you're just zooming off, but yeah, it seems like that. But it still feels like when I wake up I get a full sleep, but it's like I knew I was having a dream, but it just seemed like it was the future. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
How's that computer bag? Did Jared come on today?
No, I think he's working.
Oh, right.
You know, if he's not on, he's working. Let me check the gram. I think he's working.
Yeah, he said he was working. I think his schedule switched. Now he's working late.
Yeah. Yeah, he's working. Working. You Jesse laughing about the computer break. Where are you, Jesse? I don't see you at all. You typing in the
He's probably on his phone. He's on his phone, and his computer is the one that's showing us the camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's probably on his phone.
We had a good lesson tonight. It was about
Yeah, I saw you were online, but I was talking to, I think as soon as you went on, my aunt had called. No, she had called and I had hanged up, and then she had called again with my good friend, and we were talking, and my aunt basically had a stroke, but so she's doing better now. It's just that she's still having like it's not her first time having a stroke, but the strokes that she had before, it wasn't bad as this one, but she's able to talk, and her speech is better. But basically the premise of what she was telling me and my friend was that basically a woman is doing like obia, voodoo, spiritual work on her. Yeah, so that's the little drama I was talking about, but I was telling her that don't worry about it, because the same way people can speak death on you, I speak life onto you. And me and my friend basically saying that we've got your back, because we are aware of the divine, so we don't have to worry about who's doing this and who's doing that, because we're gonna speak life onto you, and that's it. Amen. It is done. Period. That's it. So
where is she from?
My friend or my aunt?
Huh.
She's from she's in Trinidad right now. She's from Trinidad.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's something how people do this.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying there. I kept calling that. Hold on. Let me turn the phone off.
It's called Santa Maria. It's called Santeria, not Santa. I was saying Santa Maria.
But isn't it similar to voodoo? Like, isn't it similar to you playing with the spirit?
It's mixture. That's why I was talking to my friend yesterday. After we had finished talking, I was talking to her. I was telling her, this guy who I was talking to, he talked to me and he was telling me about the signs, like my spirit, like my dad, and what you were seeing in my like ancestry, like with the you were referring to one of my grandmothers doing contacting, like doing Santeria, and I was like, no, now that my aunt told me what was going on, I'm like, maybe he was seeing that, maybe that's what he was seeing. And she was like,
with the animal sacrifice and the casket.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it's like
later.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. We have multiple people watching, so different people watching. So
Carol,
yeah.
reach your life path.
I'm a number 2.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I'm an 11-2. Are you just a 2?
Yeah, I'm just a 2.
I'm an 11-2.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It says you're sensitive, intuitive, reserved, and a little on the shy side.
Nah, not always.
Well, I have my moments. Well, a 2 is an 11.
Some people get the number 11, but some people, if you simplify it
already.
Say it again.
You looked it up already?
Okay.
Like
a month ago. That's when I actually found out my life path number, and I was like, oh, that's why I'm like this. So I'm not the only one like this.
Right.
Even though I knew that from before, I just, after watching a video on it, I was like, I was seeing so many people talking about it, and I was like, okay, I'm not the only one.
What are the characteristics of it? What's the characteristics
of number 2? Well, from based off of what she was saying, and also my knowledge, is that life path number 2s are basically a bridge. They help people. They unite people who they're basically the mediator of situations. And I've realized that too in my life, that I have been a mediator for a lot of people. And in this situation, one of the situations that my friend was talking to me about is basically 2 of my family members who aren't really talking. One wants to talk to the other one, but the other one is like, no, I don't, I'm not. They're not basically vibing with the other person. Yeah. She was telling me that I'm basically a mediator for them. I'm like, it's true, but it's like, how should I say this? It's kind of like I have to heal, or I have to do some shadow work to talk to one of them, because it's like, it's complicated in a way, but not really complicated.
Okay.
So, but being a life path number 2 just means being the mediator, and being as I was saying before, comforting and trustworthy, bringing people together.
You bring balance.
Yeah. And it's so funny because she was talking to me not too long ago about it too. So. Okay. That's the purpose of a life path number 2. And since the life path number 2 is basically like, we're leaders, but not all of us are going to be in the spotlight. Most of us, or a lot of us, are not going to be in the spotlight. We're going to be helping someone who is like, we're going to be like the vice president then, instead of the president. Okay. So for a lot of us, some of us are going to be the president, but a lot of us are going to be behind the scenes, helping people. And as I said before, communicating and being the mediator. So, yeah.
Well, tonight we talked about conglomerate.
Align me on that.
Being a conglomerate, having one business that will grow legs and become many businesses. So you have income coming from different things. And how it's important to put your name on it to make you a brand. That's what we talked about. And we did affirmations on that. And then I talked to Mr. Jesse, quote unquote, David Lloyd. And here we are. Yes. Here we are. Now, you guys laughing, but I do have a bag. I do. Show you the bag. Since you want to be funny.
We're not being funny. We're being honest.
No. Let's show you this. Yeah, I'm a point prover. You see?
Oh, that's a bag.
That's a tote bag, and it comes in green, red,
nice. Like that color. Like that too.
Blue. What is this? Gray. It's like a gray and black. How about that? Now that's a tote bag. Where y'all at? That's a tote bag.
Okay.
See the difference? That's not a purse.
Where's the other bag at? That's the same bag?
No. No, it's not. That's the bag. Wait, where am I? Oh boy. Uh-oh. I don't have another bag. I have a backpack. I've got that.
Where's the backpack at?
Let me pull it up.
I love bags though. Love backpacks. I love bags. I'm always gonna go doing something. And it's easier because I got my laptops and my computers and everything else with me normally. But I love different bags. So like, yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
What colors does that come in?
I think it only comes in this color. It's just got Angel Light Over Darkness on it. Yeah, this is a different site.
That's the second site from
the second
the other
store.
day? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the second store. It comes to one side. Let me see. It says it's got a large inside pocket for a 15-inch laptop sleeve.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I like.
Water bottles. Oh, it's got 2 pouches for a phone and the passport and 3 pen holders. And it's polyester.
Okay. Okay.
Water
like
resistant. Mm-hmm. And I guess I need to put the link in the chat.
So is that on your Instagram?
I created a store.
How do you get to it?
Right there. There's the link.
Okay.
That's the link. Hi, Spiritual Lavelle. How are you?
Hey.
Let me see.
Hey, Spiritual Lavelle.
Let's see. This sweatshirt's pretty cool. Although, that didn't
That's a hoodie? Okay.
I like the hoodie from the other one better than this one. This one's cool, but I like the other one better. Let me go to that one. Hold on. find it. Let me see. Okay. Yes, we're staying high vibrational. Yes. Oh, you missed a good time tonight. We really had fun. Wait a minute. Share screen. Boom. We talked about being a conglomerate, and it really was good. Here's the one, guys. How you like that one?
Yeah, I like that.
It's good.
Because it doesn't have that flat, like, bass.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to try and change that. This one comes in gray.
I like that color better.
Mm-hmm. Like a neon green, I guess.
For walking at night.
A lot.
I do a lot of walking.
Dark green. I'm just going to show all the colors. Gray. The gray is nice. Another green. Burgundy.
So you two don't have a way to attach this? You don't have the way to attach this?
What?
Attach it how? I mean,
in the links.
Oh yeah. I can put the link in there.
You mean specifically the sweater or just the website in general?
Just the website in general.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One of the things I do with some of my videos in the description, I put it in the description.
Okay.
You mean to put it? Oh, you mean to put it in the description of the live? Oh, I think she could only do that. I think she could only do that after the live finishes.
To put it in the description?
Yeah, like after the live is done. I think that's the
Oh no,
that's how she. You could do it now? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did a live before on my channel, so yeah, I never did. I only did premieres.
I need to let me see, wait. Let me put it in here now so I won't forget. There.
So that way I can attach it. I can share it on my I can share it on my blog.
Mm.
Angel. I'll put both of them on there.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So that's the other good thing about like this hub too, because I've always believed in like networking like that. Because as more and more people are going online and will be online, if this thing, well, it's going to end, but it's going to transform how people do business too. You know what I mean? So now more people have access to the internet and online, the more and more people are going to be doing more online shopping.
Exactly.
Right. Especially in Christmas time, it's coming up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, I'll put the school in.
Because I'm that person. I'm that person. Like I work in a doctor's office. I'm a manager, and I work with people all day. And I'm that person that hates to shop because you deal with people all day. You know what I mean? So I will be that person to sit in the comfort of my home and place and order online because you don't have to deal with people.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking. I'm putting everything in here now.
Yeah, because I guess just everything all in one place. Convenient, easy, boom, 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 boom. You can surf through it.
That's a good idea. Because I used to put it in the I usually put it in the video, but I guess it's a good idea to put it in the ooh, no, I didn't do that.
Do you
Put
have a
it-
blog, Keldra?
Oh, a blog or vlog? Blog?
Yeah.
Oh, no. My sister originally was telling me to. I think I was talking about that in the last live when Jared had asked me if I have like a website. I was like, no. My sister was telling me to start a blog and stuff like that with like my spiritual journey and stuff like that, and I was going to do it, but I think I had to do something extra with the website, and I ended up procrastinating on that. But I did start my channel, which is equivalent, and it's something that I did wanted to do. I did want to do before she talked about the vlog. So I mean, I could start one still, but yeah. Yeah.
I think that's all I have. I have the 2 stores and the school. But that was a lot.
Oh, Jesse, I don't have a blog, but I do write on this website called Quotev. That's where most of my stories that I've really dedicated my time to are. So I have a lot more writing on that website than I do on my Google Docs. I have physical writing too, but yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yours too, Angel. Because like I know with the GoDaddy one that I have, like you can open up a marketplace in there. Like if you sell, I'll show it to you on my other phone.
It is 12:22, and I said I don't want to stay on here too late because I do want to sleep. I don't want to ignore my body, but yeah.
3 more minutes, make it a full 3.5 minutes.
Say it again.
I want to stay 3 more minutes.
All right, no problem.
So it can be 3.5 minutes. I don't like to leave in the middle of time.
Yeah, don't worry.
It would be on an hour or half an hour. What's that?
But it looks like that. That's what it looks like.
What is it?
Oh.
So you can link all of your social medias up. If you have a store, calendars, your class, they can set their calendars with the appointments. Your fixes and all those things, whatever. So you have everything all in one with the GoDaddy app. There's a bunch of different ones, but just FYI, because I know that you the video basis was about business and like building a brand and so I think it's essential too that if you offer this service and he offers that service to network on that aspect too, or whatever, because that can be beneficial.
You need a digital card.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a digital card.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll give you the link.
Okay.
My knee is starting to hurt. Why? This is it. Divots. Okay.
Go in there and copy it.
I don't want to put it in the chat because then I'll be
okay.
them. BIZ.com.
Okay.
So that when you start your business and you want to give them your card, all you have to do is put it, send it to their phone number, like a text message.
Oh, okay.
And they have your business card in their phone.
Okay.
And that's quicker than, fishing out, and they won't lose it like a card.
Okay.
Yeah. DBiz. Yeah.
Good.
I guess I need to, since I said it now, I guess I need to put them in there. I don't want to. get binged or donged. Because I use a song from YouTube audio. For some reason, I got a copyright thing, so I had to go in there and take the song out.
Man.
Yeah, which also took some of the wording out, but it was only like 3 minutes, so it should be okay. Let me see if I can see here. I think it's straightened out now. Let me see. Restrictions. What's this one? Yep, it's straightened out now. Let's see. Yep.
When I think about it, time is moving really fast, though.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now that we don't got adjusted to the time change, though,
Yeah.
the first 2 or 3 days of the time change seems like it was taking forever.
I didn't even realize the time changed until my sister told me. I was like, "Oh, it did."
Yep. Yep. So that'll be good for your business as well.
Bless you.
Bless you. Mm-hmm. Everything should be digital. That way it won't have any problems, with your business.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will use it. I must definitely use it.
Yeah. I think I'm going to read one angel number and then
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to read, the 1022.
Okay.
Good choice. Angel number 1022 brings a message to stay focused on your highest ideals and expectations as the angels and universal energies work behind the scenes, helping you to manifest your wants and needs, goals and desires into reality. Stay focused. Be patient, as some of the pieces to the puzzle are yet to fall into place. Just yet. Know that everything happens in divine right time, and you will know within when the timing is right for you. Learn the lesson of patience and use it to your advantage, as there's much to be done and achieved in the interim. It's a powerful message that you are to show initiative and step out of your comfort zone when you know it's time to take new directions and begin new projects and ventures that you have been wanting to do for a long time. Angel number 1022 encourages you. Release your fears and apprehensions and get on with pursuing your passions and purpose. Be aware of the energies you put out into the universe and ensure that they are of a positive and uplifting nature. Stay on a positive path and use your natural skills, talents, and abilities to their utmost for the benefit of yourself and others. Use positive affirmations and visualizations to enhance energies and draw them towards you. That's how you draw towards you guys. Okay? With your positive affirmations. The more you stay focused on the positives, the quicker they are manifested into your reality. Celebrate your own life. Seek out peace, balance, harmony, and joy in each moment. Celebrate each day and the opportunities it brings you. That was a great number.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yes. 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 New directions, new projects and ventures are waiting for you. Yes. And Kelly, you get some sleep tonight.
Yeah, because I was up pretty late that day when me and Jesse was talking.
Mm-hmm.
We were deep. We were going deep. So, but it was worth it. So,
And like 3 coffees later, I made
yeah,
it to that night though.
yeah,
But like the other day, we have a Starbucks in our store or whatever. So it's just like I was down in that coffee, but it was worth it. It was well worth it.
yeah.
It was worth it.
And you guys have 4 minutes
Okay.
to say some parting words. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Well, thank you for having me on the live, even though I was here for a short time, but I was here for a good time, and I enjoyed the last bits of this live that I came on to, and the messages that you gave me with number 1022. And yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I just like to say thank you for the message. I receive it, and I will take the instructions that you gave me, and just taking it and using it. So I thank you as always.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. I'm always glad to help you guys and give you just what comes to me. That's all I can do. I can't make it happen. But when it happens, when it comes, I give it to you. That's what I do. So I'm appreciative for you guys coming to the channel, to me, and it really makes me happy. I like it when I see you guys come in the room, and I like it when you guys talk to me on Instagram. It makes me feel like family because I really believe we are a family.
Soul family.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To the revolution.
I love it.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we still got 2 minutes.
It's cool.
2 minutes.
I would. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
2 minutes and 38 seconds. 42 now.
I
Yeah.
would like to say, what did you say that you were like? Oh, thank you for us coming to live because it makes you happy, and I was gonna say that it makes me happy whenever I see you go on live because every time you bring a message, it always correlates to something that I needed to hear. Something that I'm going through, and it always brings me comfort to some degree. It's like, listening to music that you like. Basically, it's just the lyrics,
Yeah.
especially with the meditations.
Yeah.
So,
tonight's meditation, Calric, was off the chain.
I kind of came in the middle of it, and I liked the video, and then I left out,
Okay.
and then and then I just came back now. But I only heard a snippet of it.
I'll let Jesse tell you how he thought, what he thought about it, the meditation.
It just come in your mind, and then you claiming what it is that you want. But
No meditation.
No, yeah. How was it for you?
For me personally, it helped to relieve me to get back centered. This is what I needed to get back centered. I was so off focus and didn't realize it that I had to get centered with the situation that we were talking about earlier. But to get back centered or whatever. But I never noticed the importance of it when you're going through that transition phase of just staying centered and quieting your mind because I got 1,000 things always going on. in my mind at any given time. So that helps.
Good. That's great. Now, Jesse, don't forget your bath.
Yes, ma'am.
Tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, guys. It's 3:41. And we'll be back on Saturday because it's not 12 o'clock. And I can legitimately say it's Saturday.
For me, it's past 12 o'clock.
Not here.
Where are you at?
Texas.
Yeah.
You're in Texas? Oh, okay.
Where you at, Cal? He's in New York.
Yeah.
And Jesse, where are you?
Metro Detroit.
Metro Detroit. All right. Motor City.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, you guys, I want you to help me to say goodbye to our guests. Okay.
Bye. I'm Kelrick.
Hold on.
This is Angel. Go ahead.
We thank you for coming to see our lives streaming. And we look forward to seeing you the next time, which will be Saturday. And as usual, I love you from your head to your toes and everything within. This has been Angel Light Over Darkness.
Kelrick Barrow.
Coming at you. And Kelrick Barrow. Say goodbye.
Bye.
And Jesse Lloyd.
Bye-bye.
Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.